Minute Maid Park in Houston. We've got the American League Championship Series. The pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. That's a strike.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A towering home run. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Derek Jeter. Gets under it and pops it up. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled away. Judge, the base runner at first with one out. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Foster kicks and deals. In the air, left side. And Ricky Henderson the grab. JD Martinez stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. JD Martinez is the first guy that I remember seeing videotaping his own batting practice so that he could go back inside and look at the video. Foster comes to the plate. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Next one off the plate inside. And it's 2-1. And downstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
3-1 to JD. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Mark McGwire, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In for a strike. 0-2. Foster, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes the judge around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering is down low.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jackie Robinson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. The pitch on the ground, and it's through for a hit.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So next up for Houston, Ricky Henderson. And that's in there for strike 1. Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch is inside. And that is ball one. Kicks and deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, there goes Jackie. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Pitch out, but no action.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of one full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Next pitch is outside. You talk about consistency for Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Here's Harper now. And a good eye there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And the righty deals. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it. One left for Houston, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Foster back to work. Swings through that. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Boog, one of our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Foster winds and fires.
2-2.
And another ball.
Count is full.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Manny Machado in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Well, it's so great to see him put together such an awesome career when early on he had those issues with his knees, if you remember, and we were wondering if that was going to hurt him long term. Kind of a thin kid, but he started to grow into his body, and that man strength has come over the years.
The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. homered to lead off the ball game. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Tatis waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Duke Snider. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground to the left. Snider out in the play.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Harmon.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew. That one ripped. Way back there. And that is gone. That one felt good, and they cut into the deficit. It's 2-1.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
And now, Gary Carter. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. And now 2-0. Gilbert maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals.
1-2.
And now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Gilbert checks over to first, and he's back. Good eye right there. Gloss, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one popped up. Jeter under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a speed threat, Derek Jeter. Jeter getting to start at shortstop, 32 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Foster back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. And that's outside. Next one misses. 2-2. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. Goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Kyle Tucker. That's in there. That's strike 1. Tucker, a former All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one is in for a strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field, because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses there. And a full count now. J.D. Martinez waits on deck. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Up how I wanna be. Pleased with small things and downgrades, never had to be new to me. Sold out shows on the road, sold out for the opportunities. It all came with a price for a spot.
Welcome back. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
Strike 2. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. The next offering misses. And that's ball 1.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
Now all even up. And that's down and away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And next to hit for Houston, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And stepping in for the Astros, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1. Pickoff throw. Robinson back on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now here is Harper. Caught looking his first time up. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. A former first-round pick in 2023. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Robinson off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1 and 2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he deals. Check swing, and he held up. Here's a 2-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's his second strikeout. So the Astros lead one, and they trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.D. Martinez. The wind and the pitch. Knocks it down to the hole.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
And next for the Orioles, Mark McGwire. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's the strike.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Strike two.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And the 0-2 from Foster. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away. And now the DH, Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. And there he goes. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. In to score from first. It's 3-1.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
One down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air to left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Machado in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering upstairs. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. waiting on deck for the Orioles. And a 3-1 on the way. And Manny gets a piece. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 4 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Duke Snider. And here it comes. Strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That gets by
Now back,
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Harmon Killebrew up next for the Astros. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Jeffers sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
the catcher, number 8,
Gary Carter up next for the Astros. Flied to right his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Snider, the runner at second with 1 away. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next one just misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's a big power threat. Troy Gloss. He reached on a walk his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Lindor in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. That one is upstairs.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
In the air, left field. And that'll get down for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit. And he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jackie Robinson up next for the Astros. There's the strike. Two outs, two in scoring position. And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. To third. Machado throws to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Fernando Tatis Jr. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Next pitch is downstairs. And a ball evens the count. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Judge rips that one. Snyder going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. But they still lead this one 4-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the pitch. Out to short. Gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it, and he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that ball is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they inch closer. It's 4-3.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Bryce Harper to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. McGuire pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 4, Duke.
And now it's going to be Duke Snider. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here in Houston, all set for the top of the 6th. And here is Kyle Tucker. And the right-hander back to work. That one missing inside. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hunter Harvey is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Mad Bum getting cranked up as well. The 1-0 from Foster. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
And Martinez. In there, and it's 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And the 0-1. And there's the strike. Misses inside. 1-2 to count. The pitch. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Musial. And he takes it himself for the out. Mark McGuire will hit next. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And takes low for ball 1. And that's a little high.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That's in there. That's strike 1. They say you win.
2-2.
Here's a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Bryson Stott next to bat for Baltimore. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 4-3 game. Gilbert back to work. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Tucker should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. So next up for Houston, Gary Carter.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Carter, multi-time All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases, and this game is tied. It's 4-4.
Slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next to hit for Houston, Troy Gloss. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one a little bit high. Action in the pen down there. Aroldis Chapman appears to be getting loose. Martin warming up as well. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Martinez has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Check swing, went around, and it's 1-1. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Tucker on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. All even now at 4 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Harvey. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Popped in the air, left field. Henderson makes the grab, 1 down. Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. Tied at 4. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here's Machado. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. That's in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Got him looking. And that is that. Orioles held in check there. Score remains tied at 4. Chris Martin on the pitch here.
Number 55.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Here comes a pitch. And that one is inside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
And a 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ricky Henderson. He's a guy who does it all. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first offering is not close.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The 1-0. That one fouled off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 1-2. And another ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Tied at 4. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and out of here. He powers that one out to left. His second home run of the series. It's 5-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Stan Musial now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. That one misses in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right-handed reliever. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Next offering way off the plate.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Stays alive. 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Here's Bryce Harper. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one off the mark. 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one hammered. Tucker ranging back some more. Leaps and holds it in against the wall.
Now batting, center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Duke Snyder, the next to hit. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Chapman now 1-run game. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Now on the bump, Bruce Sutter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered here in this one.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he deals. And there's the strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The tying run at the plate. That one missed. The Astros have some action in their pen. Dennis Eckersley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 count.
Next offering is down low. Now there's a bullet down the line. And it stays fair. Now it rolls down into the corner. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Derek Jeter. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch to the right side, and it gets by him.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Aaron Judge at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the righty deals. Just misses with that one.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
One, two now. Up the middle. Nice stop. Over to Jackie. They get one. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Mike Trout. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit for the Orioles. Known for his late inning heroics. Pitch is in there. 0-1. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses, and a count 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Out of here! A big blow to the home fans, and that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Madison Bumgarner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now J.D. Martinez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now the lefty. McGwire checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And a 1-2. And now 2-2. Out towards left center. Henderson moves under it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And it's 7-5. Now into the ball game on defense, Mike Trout. He takes over in right. A new arm into the game, the righty, number 78.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Harmon Killebrew getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, Harmon Killebrew.
And the pitch. And that clips the inside corner. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Now the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Righty delivers. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Now here is Gary Carter. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. Chopped left side. Jeffers sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And stepping in for the Astros, Troy Gloss. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. And ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Ripped towards third. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. And they're down 7-5.